Yo, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Run the Ropes Media Podcast. Today, it's just going to be me, but just wanted to get on here and talk to you guys about the John Cena pipe bomb. Last night, John Cena perhaps cut potentially the greatest promo of his career. I mean, when you just talk about how cinematic, not like cinematic, but you know what I'm saying, like how they literally almost paralleled the CM Punk pipe bomb from 2011 to what John Cena is doing now. It was phenomenal. It really was phenomenal. And me and Break have been pretty critical about the whole John Cena heel turn as of recently. Because let's just be honest, it was kind of tainted, right? Like, it was tainted in the fact that I don't think it needed The Rock and Travis Scott at this point, right? Like, I get the first intrigue about it being that he had to sell his soul to The Rock. I get it. I think we all understand it. But I think at this point, what he's doing right now by himself, without The Rock, he is killing it right now. The promo he cut last night is a vintage John Cena promo. And this is the first time I feel we got a legit heel turn promo. Because let's be honest, I mean, realistically, before last night, all of his promos, yes, heel-ish, but all of his promos were really geared towards the fans. You know, like, he really geared his hatred and that heel turnness towards the fans and criticizing the fans for, booing him for his entire career, so on and so forth. But last night he directed the entire promo towards CM Punk. And not only did he direct the entire promo towards CM Punk, but he also utilized the history between the two, which I think is very, very crucial to this build to Night of Champions. We talked about it previously with the whole Randy Orton and John Cena segments, leading up to the Backlash match, which I still think was wasted as far as a John Cena versus Randy Orton because of that history. They didn't really touch too in depth with the history between the two. And they have so much history. It was a kind of a wasted potential to have that match already without being so involved in the storyline. And last night, he finally did it. He finally got to the root of the CM Punk and John Cena history, right? I mean, you talk about CM Punk's promo that he had cut back in the day. It was revolutionary. It really was. It was the first time it was real, it was authentic. It was like the first time that really people got a sense of like, wow, like the stuff he said in this promo should not have aired on television. That's how like real and authentic it felt, right? I mean, he was trashing Vince McMahon, he was trashing Hulk Hogan, he trashed Triple H, Stephanie, Shane, right? Iconic. And last night, John Cena cut a promo that could be up there. You know what I'm saying? I still obviously think CM Punk's is the best. I think it's obviously, if you compare the two, CM Punk's was more authentic. Whereas John Cena's was authentic, but it was trying to also tie back to that history. It wasn't trying to replicate it per se, but it was also like, hey man, I'm going to carry this out just like how you cut your pipe bomb. And I'm going to cut my own pipe bomb and tie in all the little factors that people say about me. Talking about how he drags talent down or he buries talent, right? I mean, he name-dropped Nick Nemeth. He name-dropped, who is Dolph Ziggler, right? Obviously, we know Nick Nemeth and Dolph Ziggler. Name-dropped Claudio Castagnoli. Cesaro, right? Obviously, he's in AEW, goes by a different name, but we all know him in WWE as Cesaro. Then he name-dropped Matt Cardona, who people in WWE never heard Matt Cardona, right? Still got a huge pop. Like, obviously, Zack Ryder, right? So I loved how he tied into all the little things that people were saying, have said for years about him. Oh, he buries talent. He obviously referenced that too with Roman Reigns back in the day. That he has this golden shovel per se, right? In that iconic promo segment between Roman Reigns and John Cena, which was phenomenal, right? I mean, I think that was probably the pivoting point in Roman Reigns' entire career when you talk about that promo and how he kind of felt. I know he's gone on a podcast and talked about it, that he felt embarrassed, right? Because Cena called him out for that, for getting his next lines or whatever, right? And man, last night was a throwback, but it was also just iconic. And then tying the whole R-Truth thing into it as well. I don't think this is the end of the R-Truth and John Cena stuff. I'd be curious to know what your guys' thoughts are on that as well. Like, do you want to see R-Truth kind of turn away from the whole John Cena stuff? Or do you want to see that aspect of that continue? I mean, the fact that they tied in the whole table aspect to this too with the whole R-Truth, because if you guys forget, in the CM Punk iconic pipe bomb, right, what happened? Well, it was a match between John Cena and R-Truth, and R-Truth put John Cena through the table. CM Punk was put through the table last night. Granted, it was the Slim Jim table, which we we were very critical about the advertisements and stuff, right? I thought it was kind of ironic that CM Punk was put through the Slim Jim table, which is, hilarity in itself, right? But at the end of the day, I mean, they tied everything together. Again, phenomenal, man. When you talk about storytelling, this was storytelling to a T, man. And we've been very critical as far as booking and some of the angles that they've been doing recently in WWE, but I think last night gave it me at least, it gave me some hope as far as like, all right, this John Cena heel turn is not for nothing, right? I was getting that sense. It's like, this is getting down to the point where, did they ruin this? Should he have turned heel in the first place? And after last night, I'm all right, cool. I'm going to sit back and try to enjoy the rest of this John Cena heel turn, because of what they put out last night, what he did last night in that promo, I go, okay, cool. Okay, cool. Keep cooking, man. Keep doing your thing, because that's what we need from John Cena. We need him in these type of promos, and not so much as him yelling at the fans instead of his opponent. I think if they were to do this originally, I'm cool with the whole him selling his soul to make that a bigger moment when it happened, right? Because teasing the whole Cody heel turn and stuff with the Rock. The fact that it was with The Rock and Travis Scott, and then the Travis Scott had to appear at WrestleMania, it tainted it. It really did taint it. I think if you had it and you addressed it, and then immediately Cena got into these kind of promos, people would have been behind this train this whole entire time. But we are here now. Hey, it took a little while, but we finally got here. So I'm very interested. I'm very curious to see the rest of this. I mean, Night of Champions, we'll be doing our prediction videos coming up soon. Obviously, it is next Saturday, so a week from today. So yeah, I mean, what did you guys think about it? Let us know down below in the comments section what you guys thought about that segment. I still think it's probably a top 5 John Cena segment of all time. That's how high regard I put it, Just the aspect of the whole full package. I think it was phenomenal. Just to mention on it again lastly, but like, even Cena going into the whole tweet thing, right? He said, your tweets are strong, but your actions are weak. I mean, what does that reference to? It's in reference to CM Punk having to travel to Saudi Arabia to fight John Cena for the WWE Championship. Again, the whole promo segment was just literally a masterclass, in my personal opinion. It's going to be very interesting. I personally do not think this is going to be the last time we see John Cena and CM Punk. Again, my prediction is still going to hold true. I still think you're going to get John Cena, Cody Rhodes, and CM Punk at SummerSlam. I think that's more of the line in the direction that we will be getting for SummerSlam. So we're going to have to wait and see as far as that. But again, let us know down below in the comment section what you guys thought about that segment overall. And what are your thoughts going into Night of Champions? If you want to leave your early predictions, leave that down below in the comment section as well. Also, real quick before I call it quits on today's video, we have memberships over here on the channel. So if you guys are interested, you do not have to by any means join or sign up with memberships, but it is an option now. So you guys can read up on it a little bit. We are offering different things per the membership tiers, like exclusive live streams and stuff like that. So if you guys are interested, make sure you guys go check that out. And other than that, man, please like the video, share the content, subscribe to the channel if you guys are new around here. So that's going to do it for me today, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. And other than that, you got your boy Dylan, and I'm out. Peace.